Hey guys, it's Becca. Today I got some happy mail. I wanted to share it with you. I was just gonna open it and keep it because it was, sent from a subscriber. And then I just saw it and I said, oh my goodness, I have to show you guys. So this is from a sweet subscriber named Racheal. She says, this is the card. So bright and fun. Thank you. Thoughtful, generous, kind. That's you. Becca, admiring, grateful, humbled. That's me. This card says it all. Just a little something to show my appreciation. Love, Racheal. Racheal, girl, you are so good at this. So she made me some stitch markers and she put it in this cute little pouch. Totally gorgeous. I was just, when I opened it because they are so pretty. I can't wait to use them. That's why I wanted to make a video real quick so I can play with them. So let's show you the first one. Let's just hope camera works, It should. Pretty star. And this one has the cool clasp. And then another one with the clasp is butterfly. This is my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. Look at the color in that stone. And these are those lobster claws I was talking about. This is the size that I was wondering about. Racheal, let me know what size that is. Then there's these ones. And this one's really, really pretty too. Love the purple and green mixture together. Oh, it's so pretty. Cannot wait to get started on using these. I've been needing the stitch markers for, making the hats and stuff. And I've just been using other ones that I have. I've been using the ones that Mary made me and loving them. But these ones are fun too, and I can't wait to play with them. I love to play with new things. And then she sent me this cute little tablet to make notes in. Love it. Make today ridiculously amazing. Amen. Love it. Okay, so I have had a couple subscribers message me, comment to me that they really want to see the bouquet. I finished it today. I have been a busy bee today getting it done, and it came out so pretty. I'm very proud of myself. So a little backstory on the bouquets. My son had gotten married, and his wife wanted to know if I would make the bouquet. Well, I had gone online and looked and seen some how-to videos and things like that, and I was like, I could probably do that. So I ordered everything, and it came in, and it came out really, really pretty. So this time around, Racheal was like, you're making my bouquet, right? I was like, yeah. So I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it because she wanted a really long cascade and everything, but my fingers are sore today. So sore from working with it, bending, getting it all, yeah. But I'm gonna stop teasing you now and show you.
Ready?
Didn't that come out so pretty? So that's the side view. Who cares about seeing me? Let's see the bouquet. The back view. And the other side. Oh. I love it. I absolutely love how it came out. It worked up pretty quickly. I did the bottom cascade portion one evening, and then I did the top portion today. The longest was just getting it all bent to fit to hold. And then I just did some, these come in like 100. I only wanted like 5 for my last bouquet, and they came in a big old box. So it's like, I'm not wasting that. So yeah, I used it to keep the ribbon on there. Hopefully she doesn't mind the black ribbon. She might want white. If so, I can change that portion. That's not hard. And then these little flowers came, and I thought they were going to come in, you know, like the other ones, like a long flower, but no, they were just little tiny things like that. So I bought the floral stems and just taped it with the floral tape to make it long enough to fit down in there. And then I just used some of the leftover thingies inside each one of those flowers. Let's see if I can find another one. Yeah. But yeah, big, huge weight off my shoulders. Let me tell you what. Man, I do need to trim that up so that it's nice and, you know, straight. But other than that, it's done. I'm happy. And I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because I just, you know, I was trying to wait for my creative juices to flow on it. I had bought all the flowers. I had an idea in mind. And then I just couldn't seem to get it how I wanted it in my head. And she kept asking me, you know, are you going to work on the bouquet? You going to work on the bouquet? And I'm like, well, I have to see it. I have to visualize what I'm going to do before I can get started. And so I said, don't worry. Once I get going on it, it's going to knock out in a day or two. And she's like, okay, okay. She's in love. In love. So also, I figure since I have y'all on here, I'll go ahead and show you. I made 2 more hats last night. Amber had mentioned that some of the kids were, oh, it just started raining. Amber had mentioned that some of the kids were like kindergartners and stuff. And so this one I just made on the tinier side. I want to make sure they can all use them. This is that diamond stitch I did on those other hats. I wanted to see how cool it would look with the variegated yarns. And it really did. It ended up pulling it up really, really cute in all the different. And then I just made the palm for that one. And I'll link the patterns or tutorials for these down below. This one is the seed stitch, or no, bean stitch. It's kind of like a puff stitch. I don't know what the difference is, except you start off a little bit differently. So this is the bean stitch. And what I did on this one, I changed the pattern on this one. It had you just working up all the way up until you were satisfied, and then bunching the top. I don't like bunching the top. I find it's harder to get the pom-pom sewn in and stuff, and I overall look, I really like it when it's nice and coordinated. So what I did was when I got to about here, I started a decrease, which I didn't know if it was even gonna work, but I wung it, and luckily it did. So that is that hat. And then my daughter also last night, because her and her fiance live here until they get married, and then they're going to get their own place. But while the wedding is being planned and the money that's needed for all of that, I told them, you know, just come home and we'll get everything together and you guys can save. And then that way you can start your life together. Because they had already had their own place. They lived in Vegas. They had their own apartment and stuff like that, but they wanted to come home. And so I told her to just go ahead and come home, and then while she's here she can save all of her money, and that way once after the wedding is over they can get their own maybe house or whatever they needed. But she came home last night and she had the worst migraine. She gets them a lot, and so she had been asking me as I was making all of these hats, Mom, can you make me a hat? I want that. You know, she loves everything that I make and she just wants to grab it and run every time she sees what I make. So I decided that I would make her a hat. And I found this one on Marley Bird's Snowboard Chunky, something like that. So yeah, I made her this hat. And this is super cute on. It's chunky, it looks good on everybody. Very, very fun. Marley does it a little bit differently. Rather than the standard 60 stitches across and then the back loop only, she does half double crochet instead of a single crochet 60 across. She does a half double crochet, and it's all in the number of how long you want it. So that one came out really cute, and she wanted one of these poofs. I really wanted to make a fun floofy big cute poof that was from the yarn, but she wanted the faux fur, so I just went through and dug all of them out and found the one that I liked the best. And this one doesn't have a snap, it has the button. So there's a button on the inside. And then the poof has that little elastic thing. You just pull it through and snap it, or flip it around the, yeah, the button, so that you can wash your hat and stuff. So yeah, I have no idea why I have so much energy right now. I have been working. It's probably because I had a lot of stuff weighing down on my shoulders as far as this bouquet and all the pressure. I got the hats mailed out to Billy yesterday. I got the bouquet done, and now I can breathe and just sit and make hats and whatever else I decide to do. I think what I might do with the scraps from the hats, because there's just enough at the end where usually I was making one hat with all of them, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some itty bitty little granny squares with them and make little scarves. That sound fun? I figured that sounded really fun. And I think it'll work up quickly. It'll be something else I can add rather than just the hats. And then I'm waiting on the rest of the stuff for the giveaway that I'm going to be having to arrive in the mail. But on top of that, I had ordered some amigurumi yarns. So we'll see what all I get for that. But that's all I got for you guys today. So I will be coming at you probably pretty randomly within the next few weeks, just because of everything going on. So I look forward to seeing you, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye.